Please welcome the fab mom and parenting lifestyle expert, Jill Simonian, to the show. Jill.
Jill Simonian is creator of the lifestyle blog, thefabmom.com.
It is time for this week's Fab Mom on 2.
The Fab Mom, Jill Simonian, is here with some advice.
FAB actually stands for Focused After Baby.
Here we go. Squat and row, squat and row. Stick out. This works your bum. Family fun Super Bowl party. I was out grocery shopping the other day and somebody said, "Where's Jill Simonian?" I'm here. Here's the thing that I tell my kids, 5 and 7. Harassment is any kind of behavior or words that makes you feel kind of icky. Anything that's inappropriate. And we can't, for the older kids, we can't discount social media too, because that's how they communicate. You are the boss of your body. If someone touches you, even a hug, if someone is giving you a hug and you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to hug, you have to say, please stop. As a mom of 2, I learned quickly that a baby is ready to learn from the moment he or she is born. All you need to do is talk, read, and sing to your child. It's easy, it doesn't have to be perfect, and it's something you can do every day.
What does it take to be a fab mom?
I'll back it up to when I first became a mom a few years ago. I was so scared. Petrified, never held a baby, didn't know what the heck I was doing. All new moms, I think, feel the same way. But I started doing all these little tricks around my house and setting daily goals for myself, and it worked, and I found myself feeling confident. So I wrote a book about it called The Fab Mom's Guide, How to Get Over the Bump and Bounce Back Fast After Baby, and it's a mind and spirit guide.
There's nothing like a wake-up call from the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, right? Here's what they put out this week on Monday, a public service announcement urging parents to consider cyber security before giving kids internet-connected toys. It's okay for all of us, me included, to my 4-year-old to say, no, you're gonna hold the doll. If you wanna take that doll to the restaurant, you're holding it. I'm not gonna hold it because it teaches them responsibility and self-reliance. 60% of crashes involving teens are because of distracted driving, but the #1 distraction is other passengers in the car.
How about that?
Yeah.
You thought she was going to say texting,
Yeah.
didn't you, audience?
Texting and phones is the #2. We're not regulating kids and their devices enough. And I'll say this, and I'm going to get a lot of flack for it. No kid under the age of 12 years old needs a smartphone with unlimited access to apps so that they can chat. What would you do right now if an earthquake happened? I've done this in a restaurant. They dive under the table. We talk about, we do the pop quizzes at home. Drop and roll, cover. Not to make light of it, but keep reminding them. Keep reminding them, yeah. If the outside temperature is 86 degrees, the inside temperature of a car can get to be 136 degrees in just a few short minutes because of the light coming into the windows acts like an oven. And California holds the #3 top spot for heat stroke deaths of children. Do not leave your babies and animals in the car. We are finishing Family Safety Week with kids and knives. It's making me a little bit nervous, but Catherine McCord from Weelicious.com and One Potato Family Meal Kits is gonna set us straight.
Yes.
You cook with kids all the time.
Yes.
You're safe. So I wanna start with our space here. How do you set a safe space when kids have knives and we're in the kitchen doing all this?
Just want to eat.
Well, I know you can. You can go back and eat later.
All right,
Here,
what are we doing?
Let's start with the little Frosty Ghost. You take any kind of a cookie of your choice, dip it in. I would
dip
just
the
say to
cookie
dunk
in?
the whole thing.
dunk it in?
Dunk the whole thing. See, they know what to do, right?
Then what?
You guys do this all the time at home, right?
Well, we don't do it well, is the trouble.
That is a live caged tiger on display during a Florida high school prom over the weekend.
Tell me where to start, because I see this story and the first thing I think is, what the what?
What the what?
What the what? I think everything has gone too far, and I hate to put the blame on this social media generation, but if you think about it, everything is about Instagram, Snapchat.
So we're trying to keep up with each other.
Trying to keep up in a way that I think is creating a generation of more entitlement. I'm a little obsessed with this, and it's the most surprising to me because I was never a math person. This is Revolution Math, and it's revolutionizing online tutoring. It's a 60-minute session per week, and it's Common Core compliant. So it gives kids the confidence they need to like math.
5 plus 7.
12. I do this with my kids now. You're gonna, is it?
2 plus 10.
12.
The answer will always
If the
be
answers
12.
are wrong, I'm a little nervous. But this is for grades 2nd through 5th, and we've got a great discount code for this at the end of this segment, too.
Oh, good.
Yeah. This is Brooke Burke's line. So all you got to say is Brooke Burke, post-baby body, boom. bam, okay? This encourages your uterus to return to its normal size.
There you go.
It encourages, because Mark, you need this.
Telling you.
It encourages
I
your
can feel it working now.
Encourages your organs to do what?
Encourages your organs to go back to the places where they were before that baby was in your belly. And for me, it just gave added support and confidence, and it made me feel good. Tori Spelling tweeted that she got into a car wreck because paparazzi were chasing her with her kids in the car. As a fellow mom, of course, I hear this, I feel horrified. What do you think needs to be done to stop this insanity?
If you're a minor, you're not a celebrity, and you shouldn't be subjected to essentially what are a lot of times very aggressive, rude people.
Here's a question for you. Your kids come, well, you've been in this position. Your kids come to you and say, guess what, Mom? I want to be an actor. What do you say?
Aim higher.
Jill Simonian, thank you very much.
You're so welcome. Great advice.
Thanks.
As always.
Thanks.
Okay, Jill.
The blog is terrific. It is thefabmom.com.
Jill, thank you so much.
KTLA-5's Jill Simonian shows us some moms are making a profit off something they already do. They're monetizing motherhood.
Hello, Yellow. Fun at the fair. A walk in the park. Stunning snapshots that appear to simply capture moms being moms, but it's actually so much more.
It can be anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 per campaign.
I can say that my two careers make a comparable income.
Claudia Felix-Garay and Carly Anderson are working moms that have become influencers and are profiting on their blogs and social media exposure, essentially turning their Instagrams into Insta gains.
You know when you're watching a television show and they hold up a can of Coke in the middle of a conversation? That's product placement. In a similar way, a lot of companies do product placement with influencers where they will pay you a fee to share their product in a photo.
I told my husband, I was like, babe, they email me, they want to pay me. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even, yes.
That's right, they're getting paid to post. According to the Sway Group, moms control about 85% of household purchases, giving them a spending power of $2.4 trillion. They're also averaging about 3.5 hours a day on the internet, making social media and influencing a marketing match made in heaven.
Oh yes, Instagram.
But not everything you see is sponsored. Both Carly and Claudia stress that it's important to keep your posts you and stick to products that support your brand.
There's a point where it's oversaturated, where it's too much sponsorship. So every couple photos.
Ready? Upside down.
And what about including their kids in the photos? Both, without hesitation, say when the fun stops, the photos stop.
When he gets to the point where he's just like, I don't want to take pictures, we have to respect that.
If she did say no, the answer would be no.
While influencing is something anyone can do, Claudia and Carly stress it's a long way to the top and commitment is key.
It's gonna take a year or two. I mean, it's not instant. You don't get a paycheck the first month, or second, or third.
If you're consistent, if you have great quality pictures, there should be no problem for you to get up there and succeed.
Jill Simonian, KTLA-5 News.